Howdy friends, how are you? This is Arun Prabhu Desai and welcome to yet another episode of Tracking Tech English. Yes, and today's video I'm going to talk about Flipkart. Yes, the flag bearer, the torch bearer, the lighthouse of Indian startups. Yes, the reason being Walmart has made multi-billion-dollar acquisition of Flipkart. I am going to tell you some 9 or 10 oh my god facts about this acquisition that is going to leave you very surprised. So friends, let's get started. To get our videos, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon. Formation of Flipkart was not an accident. Let me tell you, both the founders, Binny Bansal and Sachin Bansal, they are not related, they are not brothers. They are completely unrelated. They studied at same school, they studied at same college, yes, and they both are IIT Delhiites, and both went to US to work with Amazon, who happens to be their biggest competitor right now in India and elsewhere as well. So these people, when they went to Amazon, they came back and started Flipkart. With Amazon, they worked probably less. Binny worked for less than a year. Both said, no, I have to go back and start something. And that's how Flipkart was born in India in 2007. When Flipkart started, it was just an online bookstore. And the first book that Flipkart sold ever was, ironically, Leaving Microsoft to Change the World by John Wood. And do you know that when this first book was sold, the packaging was done by Sachin Bansal and delivery boy was Binny Bansal. Can you imagine that? And when they started, it was not easy like anyone else. You know, you create a website, but getting visitors is very difficult. What did Sachin and Binny do to get visitors on their online bookstore? They started writing reviews themselves, fake reviews of book to inspire people to read it. And can you imagine, that worked. So the biggest twist in Flipkart's life was Big Billion Day sale. Yeah, in 2015, first time they introduced Big Billion Day for 3 days, and they sold goods worth 1300 crores within 3 days time. That was the time, you know, Flipkart really started, that graph suddenly started going up. Yes, and in 2016, the Big Billion Day was even bigger. It sold in 3 days. The sales were more than 1700 crore. Okay, let me tell you a very interesting fact about this Big Billion Day sale. During these days, Flipkart alone sold more TVs, more shoes than all the retailers put together. Outside, everyone else sold less than Flipkart alone. Can you imagine that? And this Flipkart's dream journey was not without its share of blunders. One of the biggest blunders Flipkart made in 2016 was they decided we are going to shut off the website and we are going to go only mobile. That means if anyone wants to purchase, they will have to download the mobile app and only then they can. But with the uproar of Indians, you know, they really fought back. They said, no, we want the Flipkart website. And Flipkart website promptly came back. Luckily, sanity prevailed. But what this mobile app download only thing did, Flipkart became the first Indian company to amass 50 million downloads on Android Play Store. Yeah, it became the first company. Flipkart was the first company to have that kind of downloads. Although their surnames are same, Binny and Sachin are poles apart, at least in their hobbies. Yes, Sachin is a passionate gamer. In fact, in the starting days of Flipkart, if anyone in Flipkart lost or won against Sachin, Sachin would give them dinner, he or she, whoever. And that has been a tradition since. Yes, Sachin is a big passionate gamer. Let me talk about Binny. Binny loves outdoors. Yes, trekking, traveling is where Binny's passion lies. But for both Sachin and Binny, it was not easy. They had their own set of rejections. Yes, in fact, the biggest one was Binny. Before starting Flipkart, he was rejected by Google. Thank God. That's why Flipkart came into existence. And as far as personal landmarks go, Sachin and Binny hit it big in 2015 when they made it to the Forbes list of richest Indians. Their potential worth was $1.3 billion. That is more than 7,000 crore rupees. Imagine that. And finally in 2018, they hit their biggest milestone, and that is Flipkart acquisition by Walmart. Walmart has bought 77% of Flipkart, and Sachin Bansal is going to quit Flipkart. He has more than 5.5% equity shares, which amount to close to $1 billion, 6,500 crore rupees. He's going to exit Flipkart, whereas Binny Bansal will remain on the board. And before I finish, let me thank both Flipkart as well as Binny and Sachin Bansal for doing so much for Indian startup ecosystem. They brought Indian startup ecosystem into limelight. Like I said at the start, they are the lighthouse company of India, or a startup of India. They no more are a startup, but still they showed the way how it is to be done to other startups. So friends, that's it about this video. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe and share it with your friends as well. See ya till the next time.